All right, everybody. Sorry for the inconvenience of my Zoom/internet not working great, but I think this is a good idea for you to at least understand what you're supposed to be doing. So we have a sketching project. Materials needed. You need one piece of isometric paper, one piece of orthographic paper, and one piece of multi-view paper. This is a 2-day project, so you have 2 days to do it. Now, for the project, you will hand in one isometric sketch, one 1-point perspective drawing, one 2-point perspective drawing, and one multi-view sketch. So those are four different, that's the four different types of sketches/drawings that we've worked on. So your assignment will be submitted as a Google Slides presentation, meaning when you go to submit your assignment, make sure it's a Google slide. If it's not, if it's just a doc or just pictures, you will lose 5 points off your final score. So your isometric sketch that you have to do on the isometric paper is sketch this drawing as an isometric sketch, make each cube a 3x3, and this is the sketch. Make sure 3x3 means when you're working on the paper, make sure it's 3x3. Now, this is how it's going to be graded. It's worth 10 points. Any line that shouldn't be there is -1 point. Any other mistakes is -1 point. If you don't shade it correctly, it's -2 points. And no name next to your sketch is -5. So make sure that you are putting your name and really take your time with that. So that's the isometric sketching part of your project. The 1-point perspective drawing for 10 points. You will draw a 1-point perspective with a front face that is a horizontal 3x6 rectangle. So horizontal 3x6. Make the vanishing point in the upper left corner. So the rubric for that is if your front face is incorrect, it's -2. If you do an incorrect vertical or horizontal line to finish the drawing, which is one of the last things you do, that's going to be -2 points. Any other mistake is -2. Incorrect shading is -2. And then no name is -5. So it's still out of 10 points, but there's a lot of ways for you to lose points for this. 2-point perspective drawing. Draw a 2-point perspective drawing that has a starting line of 4 units. Make the left and right vertical lines as close to equal distance as possible from your starting line. So incorrect starting line size is going to be -2 points. Large difference of the vertical lines from the starting line. Remember, they're supposed to be equal, kind of like a cube. So if they're very different from each other, it's going to be -2. If you don't shade it right, it's going to be -2. Overall incorrect execution of how to do a 2-point perspective drawing will be -2. And no name next to your sketch is once again -5. For the multi-view drawing, draw the following build as a complete multi-view sketch. Start by drawing the isometric sketch in the top right, and then fill in the 3 views. Dimension it as if each cube is 2 inches by 2 inches. So this is the image that you will be drawing. So remember, front is front left, side is front right, top is top. And then the multi-view sketch, there's a lot of possibilities to lose points here. If the isometric is done incorrectly, -1. The isometric section is not shaded correctly, -1. If you have several missing dimensions, -1. The dimensions are done incorrectly, -1. But if you don't put any dimensions at all, it's -2. And then each face, if it's incorrect, is -1. Each sketch not accurately connected with dim lines is -1. And then no name is -5. So what's ideal if you hand in, obviously it should be Google Slides, like I said. Slide 1 should be your isometric sketch. Slide 2 should be your 1-point perspective. Slide 3 should be your 2-point perspective. Slide 4 should be your multi-view. So that's your project. You have 2 days. So right now it's Monday. We can work on this today. I know we're not really technically in class, but we can use the time today to work on that. And then we'll work on it all day in class on Wednesday. And then by Wednesday night, it is due. So that's your assignment. I'm going to get this on YouTube and share it with you right now.